Welcome back, Zip Nation. We've reached the final stretch of season 2, and the road is anything but easy, except the first matchup, maybe. First game we have is UC Davis, where we are going to have the worst team we are going to see all year facing us. But the thing is we can't overlook them because we may be even worse. Then it's the in-state showdown with Kent State, followed by two more conference battles against UMass and Buffalo. We need one more win to meet the goals that our new AD have set out for us and keep this program on the rise. So we are now looking to see, can the Zips finish strong and lock in the future, or will this season end in heartbreak and maybe job loss for Eric Taylor? So we're going to find out, and we're going to jump into this UC Davis. Remember, we won our first matchup against Ball State, finally beating our rivals. UC Davis isn't much better. We've got a quarterback that seems to like to do, actually throw the ball and do well with it. So we're going to lock in the quick passing again. They are a pass-first team, so we're going to try to limit that short passing again. We're going to try to limit the downfield. We don't want to get beat by them deep, and they do not defend the rush well, so that's good for us too. So let's jump in here. We have not played them before. We are playing at home. We are actually in a pick 'em against them. That's something we don't see very often. We're up to a whopping 9 points per game on our offense. The defensive pass yards per game, we're doing pretty well in this nickel defense that we've been playing. So I like to see that, but we need to get that second win to ensure our job security. So let's dive in and see if we can get that ball. And we are not getting the ball yet. But remember, we do have the ability lately to throw the ball a little bit better, but it would be nice if we could play some defense. Maybe we should have gone after the short. We got to throw the ball first, man. Okay. I'm going to let the offensive coordinator take over at the moment because he seems to, never mind, doesn't know what he's doing too much. We needed to stop the short passes because they are nickel and diming us down the field. This is not okay. We are not that bad, guys. Now it's time to call in something. Let's try that. They're going to run. Oh, my goodness. We can't stop them. They're not that good. But we can't do anything against them. Then again, we're moving the ball until we get to... okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to try our option. Power read did work. And now we're not getting anywhere again. So let's try our option again. Remember, we do need those fourth downs to get the diamond donor and that $5 million. Hey, we finally stopped them, but it was at the end of the first half. We're not out of it yet. If we can... No, we're going to go for it because we have to. And it succeeded. We do have some success going there with Spencer Higgins as our quarterback now. Ooh, couldn't get that first down. That was a biggie. With that probably sealed the fate. So that means we need to try to get those fourth down conversions and get our payday locked in. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to sacrifice the defense in order to try to get those fourth down conversions. Hey, we got a turnover. Interception. Ooh, we got another touchdown. We're scaring them. We're only 13 down. We actually got the ball back. Oh, guys, you got to make it interesting. That's not making it that interesting. Now it is. Oh, my goodness. We just moved the ball down the field. We're within 6. We missed the onside kick, though. And oh, man, that first half crushed us. We did so much better in the second half. Just could not hold on in the first half. Higgins did really well for us, though, so that's good to see. The thing I'm worried about, this may have been the last chance to win a game for us. And that is a concern because we need to pick up that second win to lock in safety. If we had our previous athletic director, I wouldn't be too worried because he had a lot of trust in us. This one doesn't really like us that much right now. We need to build that trust up. And if we're missing his goals, that's going to make it even harder. We also have an injury to one of our offensive linemen, which isn't what we want to see. But let's see if we got some. We got a new offensive lineman recruit, B minus potential. We have not got that one. Bowling Green takes that one. We were way too far behind. But we do pick up another one that we stole from Louisville and Vanderbilt and IU and Tennessee. A 63 overall C recruit. Not the best, but not the worst. And he's going to help us as he ages, we hope. Look at this. Spencer Higgins and Allen Green setting some new records with pass completions and touchdowns. Let's take a look. We've got 11 commitments, and they're not too shabby. We do have some we're trying to poach still. This guy here and this one here. That's what we're hoping to do. We have another one here that we're still trying to... Actually, we have several that we're trying to steal, don't we? That's all we're kind of hanging our hat on now. So let's go check to see if there's more out there that we can maybe try to interest, because they're just ready to get the recruiting whole thing over with and they want to just pick a team. So you know what? Come to our school because we will take you. Okay, a B is actually pretty good. Oh, he's a diamond. Tyler Smart. Neither one of those really impresses me. We'll take a shot at this one. I'm saying it like we're gonna, neither one impresses me, but so we get to pick who we want because we're that big of a deal. We know better. All right, let's see what we've got. I know we haven't used that, but I'm afraid if I actually try to actually recruit them, then a scholarship offer is going to come in for them. So I'd rather just stay low. So we got Kent State. Practice, focus, pass first. We're not going to do the downfield because that just was horrible last time. We are going to work on quick passing. Seems to help Mr. Higgins out. So let's go into this. Last time we lost 35-17. I would not expect for it to get any better, although the rushing game is in our favor, or even on passing game, and we have a pass protection advantage, surprisingly. We're up to 10.8 points. We're in the double digits. How about that? But the opponents are 28.2. This is going to be rough, but who knows? We could shock the world. I think this is our chance to do just that. We are kicking off, and we are doing what we did against UC Davis almost, but we did hold them. They did not get the field goal, so we're going to start right off the bat. We have to run the ball and just not do anything 3 and out. I do like that he wanted to run it, but there's the passing. We kind of need to do that every once in a while. Now, let's do a run pass option bubble screen. That didn't work at all. Ooh, I like the aggressiveness, 4th and 4, but I want to switch to the option run, power read, and it worked. Spencer took it for 4 yards. Way to go, Mr. Higgins. Oh, now we've got the OC wanting to call the triple option. I like what he's doing. Play action to get us up 17 yards to Jeffrey Smiley. And we are not going to do that wide receiver quick. Not here. We're going to do it ISO and pound it up 2 yards. Oh, get it. There we go. Hugo Burris with a 5-yard run. And we just took the lead. Now we got to stop him again. That's the challenge. Oh, they got the 4th down conversion. Oh, but they fumble. Fumbleia. Let's start chewing the clock now. Let's not chew the clock. That's just not going to work. Never mind. We need to try to get the ball back down the field. Matriculate down the field, and we aren't doing that. Okay. Let's try to run the ball, but we're not running the ball well either now, are we? How about that read option weak? Good grief, their defense is locked in. We didn't move the ball at all, and then they got a field goal. Okay, Spencer Higgins, 12-yard pass, and then an interception. Our hopes are quickly dwindling unless we can get some points. I don't want a Hail Mary. It didn't matter. All right, now we got the ball back to start the second half, and it's just a disaster right from the start. Their defense is clamping down on us, but they fumbled. Okay, we do need to keep the ball. Let's get back to doing what we do best, which is running the ball. I don't like doing the halfback flip. Found it up the middle. Halfback stretch. Get over there. Let's try that option run again, only this time we're doing the power option. Get over there for Higgins, and he doesn't make it. Allen Green gets stopped. We are going to try passing it now. Those shorts. Okay, Burris from Higgins. Found the running back on that play. Now let's try the dive strong. Stretch. Smash corners. All right, try it. Nope, didn't make it. We're not out of it. Oh, now we're out of it. Just threw an interception. Good defense, holding them to a field goal. Now we fumbled the ball. Higgins is just falling apart on us. He fumbled it there too. And now we're just 3 and out. This is atrocious. Buffalo's not going to be any better than this. UMass's record's better, but Buffalo's the better team. So we are taking our licks yet again. Single digits in scoring. This is the worst offense I've ever had in any team here, because we just don't have a quarterback that can do anything. And it is absolutely killing us. So we need to definitely try to get that addressed at some point. But we're hoping one of those freshmen can really emerge for us. So we got Kale Masters with an upper body injury. Matthew Mathis. Oh, my goodness. We got a recovery from an injury. So let's see. Do we get anybody? We do get one. This is not one of the ones we stole. Peyton is, though. We've got him from Stanford, UC Davis, and Indiana. And then this is one I would love to get, but nope. Kansas State decided enough's enough. They're going to offer scholarship. Okay, so let's see what we have. Do we still have a shot at some of those other commitments? They still have not offered anything, so we do have a chance. Can't schedule anything. So we are creeping up there on some of them. Let's take one last look at the board. See if there's anybody out there. There's not there. A quarterback would be fantastic to find. Only he's not very good either. Man. We are just going to have to take our lumps again. All right, UMass. They are a deep pass heavy. We're going to go back to our quick passing, limit downfield passing. They're really good at running the ball, or stopping the run, which does not bode well for us. We did beat them 20-14 last season, though. And if we look at the talent, we have a much better defensive team. Not much, but they have a better offensive team. So it should be fairly even. They don't score a lot. They put up more yards, but they don't score much. And they do allow quite a bit as well. So this one is one that's super important. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that. Chew the clock. Run the ball at them. See if we can just wear them down. There we go. Good job. Read option. That didn't work. Outside run. Halfback stretch. That didn't work either. And then we just give the ball back to them. And there they go, throwing the ball down. But we held them. And we can't move the ball at all. 3rd and 10. We tried running the ball. We got absolutely nowhere. And then we just have an incompletion. And they march down the field super quickly. I mean, the one good thing is by chewing the clock, they can't score as much. But when we hand them the ball in our own half like that, it's just a disaster. This is a nightmare. Hey, look at that. Jeffrey Smiley with a 46-yard pass from Spencer Higgins. At least getting us on the board. Okay, we are going to have to go back to actual normal pace in the second half until it's completely out of hope. Oh, goodness, that's already happening. They made the field goal, and we are doing a whole lot of nothing other than getting nowhere. 2nd and 16. I mean, hey, we got our first 4th down. Maybe we have enough 4th downs to get that money. if Coach Taylor's here to see it. That's the question. First and goal, third and goal. Oh my goodness, why can we not get the ball into the net? Or not the net, into the end zone. Maybe that's why we can't get in there. We think we're shooting basketball. Couldn't get in. They had us, and then we fumble. It's the story of our season. Just one disaster after another. Interception. Oh, just finish it off. Oh, that was rough. Spencer, we thought you were our guy. I don't know anymore. I do not know. Oh, Kale Masters is out for the season. Hugo Burris is out for 2 weeks. Oh, boy. Okay. We did pick up a good one, taking our 64 B- cornerback. That's a good one. A 68 D-, but he originally scouted much higher than that. He was like a 70, but we'll take it. 68, that's what we need. Pass yards per attempt, receiving touchdowns. Sadly, those are records. If we don't get them now, we're not going to get them. Let's go ahead and just try to get them. And we will go up against Buffalo. Whew. We're going to limit the short passing. No, actually, they run the ball. So let's stop the run. And we are going to try to focus on... Let's focus on the run this time. Let's do what we do best. They are a much better team. Their record doesn't show it, but they barely squeaked by 17-13 against us last season. Maybe we have a shot, there's no home field advantage really so to speak of. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. We've practiced the run, guys. That's all we did all practice, and we've already done nothing. I need to just cut everybody from the team, it seems like. Get through. Read option. The defense held firm on them. I'm letting the coordinator call that a little bit, but then we're going to try sweep. That did not go as we wanted. Let's try the QB run. Try to fool them. That didn't work either. And then their offense is now, we held them. And then they're doing a good job of not letting us get anywhere, but we did finally get that one. We're not going to do, let's do the QB power if he wants. The RPO worked wonders there. Chauderay with a 31-yard pass completion. And then we do a whole lot of not getting anywhere. Let's try the tight end stick instead of a play action. Nobody's going to... Actually, they would believe we would run the ball on third down because that's what we do. We need this game, guys. I really think that power option is the way to go, and it is. 7 yards to Allen Green. Let's try the jet sweep. Another 10 yards to Brendan Pena. Quarterback power does nothing. Let's do that zone weak. Oh, a fumble from Hugo Burris. Just as I thought we had something. And then we just give the ball back and they're about to score. But we held them to a field goal. That's actually a win for us there. Until they come down and march down and get a touchdown. Nope, we're going to change it. We're going to go for it. And it did not work. But I don't think punting would work either at this point. We have to try to get it, and it's just not going to work. Another rough season. Fumble. 23. Can we please score? Just don't get shut out, guys. Hey, there we go. Touchdown. Another rough game. Worse than last season. But that's because we lost all of our seniors. It's the youth. If we can stay around in 2 seasons, that's when we're really going to... We may start to see it next season. 2 seasons is where we're really going to see the dividends. We're not going to worry about the injuries there. Let's see if we got any of these guys. That is one that would have been really nice to get with his potential. That would have been a nice one, but they decided to offer something. We did get this one, B minus tight end. I've seen these 58s turn into 90s. That's why I focus on the potential. Tyler Smart, I was really hoping to get that gem of a player, but we couldn't do it. Hugo Burris had 2 fumbles. Congratulations for getting in the record books for that one, Hugo. All right, we're not going to worry about anything else. Now it is the transfer portal that we're going to worry about. We're not going to add any new high school recruits. They're not going to be worth it. Let's, though, see. I guess before we do anything else, we got to see, am I going to keep my job? So we got to find that out. So let's jump ahead to what we do. Well, the national championship goes to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Again, they are rubbing it in that they are the supreme power in Ohio. Undefeated 16-0, a dominant performance. Not so much for us. We had the 138th ranked offense, but we finished 136 in points per game. Our defense, though, did worse because of those last few games. Yards per game, we did fine, but points, it was just too rough. So the seat's getting warm. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. That's not good. Coach integrity changes. We did gain some integrity by keeping our promises. That's always good to see. So let's jump in a little bit to the coach carousel and get a little closer into peeking into what's going to happen. So we do get 1 point to improve just because we're young. We are going to do that to our recruiting because we need to figure out how to get more people in. The offensive coordinator gets nothing because we just weren't very good, actually lost experience. The defensive coordinator did as well because, again, we were not very good. They both missed expectations. Oof, we are hurting. These guys aren't bad, though, so I want to keep them. I don't want to lose them. I think they're good. We have our contracts. We could renegotiate this one, but I don't think we need to renegotiate either at the moment. We want to use our money elsewhere. So we are done renegotiating, and we're going to hope we get something better. We will view that offer. We will stay at it. Hopefully he'll offer me a new contract pretty soon. Okay, so he's off balance pass first. Let's check out our balanced playbooks. Nobody's going to be better, so let's retain him. And as far as defense goes, we're 3-4. I mean, there's nobody better than what we have here either. So we shall keep him. Again, he's not bad. We're going to stay balanced. We're going to run first. We will do the nickel. I feel like, we're going to go back to a 3-4. I think that really worked better for us at times. And after the last season, I think we got to kind of try to mix it up just a little bit. Let's see who's leaving here. We've got graduating players, the 80s, but again, we're not losing a ton of talent here because we didn't have a ton of talent this year. But we don't have a lot of talent coming back. It's going to be crucial. So next year we're going to have only one senior starter, potentially one senior at all. There will be some cuts going on. I think we're going to need to clear up some space for potential transfers. I don't think we're going to get many because we don't have the NIL money. If anybody else comes in on them, they can just price us out. So that's our concern. But we're going to try to upgrade anyway. So let's see. We are definitely not going to cut this guy. He's our best player. Let's look at. So we have 82 scholarships. 85. Woof. Okay. Let's go to our QBs. Oh, Howell and Higgins. I'm really hoping one of these guys has a monumental breakthrough offseason. It's not looking good, though. Running backs, oh gosh, they're so bad. Actually, these guys have a lot of potential. This is one, I don't know if it's worth keeping Lincoln Kelly around. Let's cut him. These guys are going to be just as good. Receivers, got 3 coming in. They're not as good as what we have already. Tight ends, we need to get another tight end. That's super bad. Offensive line, we have an all-conference player returning. We will have a very senior heavy, but look at these freshmen and the potential they have. That gives me hope. Like I said, in 2 years, when they are juniors, that's when it will really show up and we can really, really have some success potentially. Our defensive line is absolutely atrocious, but it's got so much potential again. We need some of these players to really, really emerge. We're going to cut this player. He's a junior, a redshirt junior. We already have others above him that are going to be better. And we have ones that have more potential back here. This guy does not. Let's cut him. Cornerbacks. I like the potential a lot with our cornerbacks. I think there's really something happening there. Here's though one we don't need him. Not if he's a D minus 67. So we'll cut Clayton Weeks. Even if he was a 3-star, we lose 1 point, but we open up 7 scholarships for the transfer portal. So hopefully we can get at least somebody who wants to come to us. Shocker, we don't have anybody selected in the draft this year. Oh, there is a big one there. Mark Melvin, 96 overall, transferring. We don't need a wide receiver. We don't know how to throw them the ball. 2 Ohio State's going to the Hall of Fame. Nobody goes into our Ring of Honor. And we don't want to even see what those records are because they were so bad. Look at this. 514 receiving yards is a new career record. That is embarrassing. That should be half a season. So now we can go ahead and dive into the offseason with this one. We are going to try to build up and grow the team. I'm going to take a look off screen, off camera. We're going to try to dive in. Once I get some people together, we will pick up the next episode in the offseason. We will do our recruiting. We will see who we can get for transfers. We will also train up, hopefully get some training and start season 3 and hopefully keep our job and really start to see if the training comes through, we can potentially really start to make waves and maybe win 3 games next year. Who knows? But we got to aim and just start to climb and climb and climb. So I want to thank you for joining me on this one, and we will catch you on the next episode, and I hope you have a great day until then.